What's going on, guys? Samuel World from Samuel with the Views here, and for the hell of it, I'm going to review my personal best and my personal worst film in the Friday the 13th franchise, starting with the worst. Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. So Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan is directed by Rob Hedden, stars a lot of random people, and like a Kane Harder as Jason. And we involve someone celebrate graduation and going to New York. And we see killer Jason Voorhees decides to randomly murder all the classmates and all that, and to cause trouble. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of the way. Friday the 13th Part 8 friggin' sucks. This movie is terrible. Again, this was my opinion, the worst movie in the franchise, and it really isn't honestly why. This, like either this movie or this goes to hell to what people consider to be the worst film in the franchise. And for me, is this still another word? Because my god, this film freaking sucks so much. Despite it though, I do have a couple of positive things to say about this movie. As far as I do have a couple of good things I can say. For one, Kane Harder. A lot of people say that Kane Harder is the definitive Jason, and it definitely is hard to see why, honestly. He personally is my favorite portrayal of Jason that we have gotten, and he does at least try here. He does at least try to give a good performance as the character, and I think he delivers. And you do get this one great kill of only a rooftop. That is definitely personally one of my favorite kills in the entire franchise. See the film, you know what kill I'm talking about. Again, involves a rooftop, and it is freaking awesome. Fortunately, everything else about this movie freaking sucks, and I'm just gonna drop the big old elephant in the room here. And that this movie is freaking misleading into its time, because again, the movie is called Jason Takes Manhattan, right? So I think he's gonna go into New York and ram upon people upon the city. Well, you'd be disappointed that he doesn't do that for the last like 20 minutes or a half hour of the freaking movie. Yeah, the movie should be called like Jason on a boat ride to Manhattan. That's pretty much only boat ride most of the runtime. Like, that's so. Like, I don't know what they're thinking on that, but seriously, that's ridiculous. Like, I mean, him killing New York City actually been cool. And that doesn't help the fact that Jason really has no reason to do this. Like, even the other movies, he at least had a reason to kill a lot of these kids and all that. But here, he doesn't have any reason to do this at all. So it makes it coming out any less, like, impactful or anything. They could have been. But yeah, the characters could have been interesting and great, right? Right? Wrong! Because the characters in this movie are terribly uninteresting, boring, and it's just the most stereotypical kind horror characters that you'll ever see in any horror movie. Like, you basically got a lot of archetypes that you expect in any horror movie, they're in this movie. And they don't even try to make them very interesting or care. And it doesn't help that the acting for them is not that good either. And despite that one great kill, like I mentioned, the rooftop, every other kill is just lacking, unoriginal, and they feel like they didn't even try with making creative kills on that rooftop scene. Because every other kill in this movie is just, okay, why should I care? And it's not really the character, it's just how the kills executed in general, it's not that good. I just hope that the story is very questionable and interesting, and there's a lot of questionable choices that are really unexplained at all. If you're really seen the movie, you know the choices that I'm talking about. And the film is not even that scary, which most of the movies aren't really that truly terrifying, but it's not even fun either. And it's been the killing I mentioned, I don't know if I keep mentioning it, but that is an awesome kill. It's not even that fun as a movie, because you're just like waiting for the movie to end because nothing's really grabbing your attention. Doesn't help that the writing is terrible as well. Even the directing and editing are terrible as well. That was a questionable editing choices to have. And I was like, okay, that could have been easy to fix. Doesn't help that also the ending is terrible as well. So overall, Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, or Jason on a Boat Ride to Manhattan, I think I might retell that, my video on that, is a pretty terrible movie. It does have two positives that do prevent this movie from getting my lowest grade, like with Kane Hodder being a great Jason and a great kill on the rooftop. But everything else about the movie fucking sucks, from the writing to the characters, the acting to the story, to the questionable misleading. This is one film I'm definitely not going to be visiting this franchise anytime soon. So that being said, I'm going to give Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason on a Boat Ride to Manhattan, a 6 of a 100. That is a D-. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below which Don was movie if you fortunately have seen it. Let me know if you actually enjoyed the movie, or do you as much as I do. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll have my review for the best movie in the franchise, Jason Lives, coming up. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly honestly appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, and be sure to follow all my social media sites that are all in the description down below. I am Similar World from Similar World Reviews. I'll see you next time, and as always, stay cool, everybody. Peace.